Well, welcome back, guys. Today is the day two where we get the other two precons. All right. So right now we have the white, blue, and black precon. Saphris, I believe. Is the precon's name is called Dungeons of Death. All right. So let's go to the. Of course, you can get the deck list from MTG Goldfish, and probably is everywhere now. Okay, let's put them aside. Let's go to the summary. Little bit like yesterday. The summary goes like this. Okay, over here. All right. So we have the precon over here. As you see, we have the white, blue, and black. This is like the burden of the decks plus the colorless, and this is like the mana supporting the requirements of the deck. Alright, so we see over here there's a ratio of like 1.23, 1.10, 1.10, 2.19 rating. So I find this kind of breakdown ratio, this to be quite okay. So you should, I of course we have I haven't played the deck yet, but I believe that you will be able to enjoy the deck. As per intention. Alright, so let's go to the land base. Alright, land base. Alright, let's go. So what do we have over here? Well, the include yep, it's a little bit taller than yesterday, which I hope that is what it will make for better viewing. Okay, alright. Well, we have things like this. I'm sorry, this unlucky there. Alright. Okay, yeah. Port Town, Sunken, Black Market. Alright. Evolving Wilds. This is the blue version, but I'm just too lazy to find in my collection. The catacombs are there, of course, the command tower, Centum, all those things, and a bunch of plains and island and the swamps. It's just a bunch of it. So the mana base itself is actually okay. All right, you'll be as I said, you'll be able to enjoy the game as per intended. If you really want to change it, of course you can. If you want to change even more, it's the easy ones. It's probably like the few recommendations like over here. The shortland is okay. Underground creables if you think that you need more consistency. Tainted Owl if you are going like this kind of combination where you can is when it's a swarm, and actually it will also trigger. It will also help. It's the Tainted Owl, so you can still play with cards like this, but by itself, I found the ones that it comes with is actually sufficient to get the job done. Wow. That is for that is for the land base. Okay, alright. Then we go to some cards of course should be useful in the deck. Tortured Existence, I think it's very useful. Of course it will add more black mana burden is on the deck, but if you include this, then you'll probably just change your deck a little bit. Mana wise it's not a big deal. Next what I will find this one to be I find this one to be the, how I say, surprising include. No, if I will have this deck myself right now, okay, I will probably be including this fellow in to see how the deck goes and plays with it. Well, what do we have here? Why do we want? Why would I want to include this card? Well, you get to discard, which what your commander wants to do. You discard 2 cards, and then you basically bounce X target creatures back to their owner's hand. So in this deck itself, what actually the deck does is you really outvalue your opponents by enter the battlefield triggers. Then by reanimation, and then this one, it was actually allows you to have a component that is not in the deck itself, which is it's like a bounce component or control component there's a lot of things you can do when you can return X target creatures to its owner's hand at instant speed. There's a lot of flexibility there. So this is the kind of cards that I would actually like to put into the deck itself, and then see how it performs. I suspect it will be a good inclusion, but I mean, hey, well, you never know. Alright, okay, stay tuned for the next one.